Now, transport operators in the country say they will not reduce fares after President Akufo-Addo lifted restrictions in the transport sector. They say COVID-19, social distancing protocols and other factors forced a 15% increment some days ago, but the prices will remain even after the president directed them to operate at full capacity. Here is Public Relations Officer of the Greater Accra GPRTU, Ibrahim Abbas Imoro.
From the Circle Lorry Terminal, and it is on the back of President Akufo-Addo's address yesterday, lifting restrictions on the transport sector. You remember that truck drivers and taxi drivers were directed to only pick 3 people in their vehicles. I mean, depending on the car, it would have to be 2 in order to ensure the social distancing protocol. Now that restriction has been lifted. We are here at the Circle Terminal to gauge the mood and find out what it is like, you know, here. As you can see, the place is already buzzing with activity this morning. But before we get to the terminal though, let's speak to some cousins who are buying, you know, some watching here this morning. Let me speak to, sir, you're welcome to Joy News.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, President Akufo-Addo yesterday lifted restrictions on on the transport sector. So it means that the truckers can go back to picking, you know, their normal passengers. I want to find out what you make of that.
For me, since we'll be wearing the nose masks, I don't think I have a problem. Okay. Because if you are able to follow the precautionary measures, I think it will help all of us to be safe.
But do you think that, I mean, people would strictly wear the face mask? Do you think people would strictly wear the face mask?
Oh, they should. For their safety, I think it will be.
Okay. So, but would you have wished, you know, that the restriction was still in place?
Pardon me?
Would you have wished that the restriction on the transport sector would have still been in place?
Well, the transport owners are also complaining, and it's about business. And if the business is suffering, I think it's in the right direction for the restriction to be lifted.
Okay. Finally, before you go, you know the increased fares because of that. Do you think they should reduce the fares to the fares?
That's the sad aspect of it. I was thinking the president will look into that, but here we are with this. But I don't know if there will be a review of the transfer fare. If there should be that, it will be fair for all of us.
Thank you very much for talking to us. What's your name again?
My name is Deborah.
Thank you very much. Okay. So you just heard that the gentleman speaking to us on President Akufo-Addo lifting restrictions on the transport sector yesterday. Now, truck drivers can't go back to picking to full capacity. You're welcome to join us.
Thank you.
Okay. Yesterday, President Akufo-Addo spoke to us and he said you can now pick at full capacity. What do you make of that?
Oh, we are very happy.
Okay. You are very happy?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you reduce your transport fares because many of you increased it because of that?
But the fuel is not reduced. So it should reduce the fuel so that we can also reduce the fare.
Thank you very much. Okay, sure. So you just had that truck driver saying that it's a good move. And I'm asking him if they would reduce transportation fares because of that. But he says that transportation fares as the price of petrol is still up. Let's speak to some of the people here. Let's find out from them what they make of this this directive and the lifting of restrictions on the transport sector. Hello, sir. Good morning, sir. What's your name, sir? You're welcome to join us.
Oh, before I say anything, there's the officers. They are the office.
Oh, no, they've given clearance for us to talk to you. We just want your personal opinion, no? We just want your personal Well, the gentleman here is asking where's his nose mask, his face mask actually, and he's telling him to wear his face mask before he talks to us. Well, that's a good thing we've seen here. But we want to find out from him what he makes of the lifting of restrictions on the transport sector. Okay. Yeah, President address you. The cabin at Trotro and by now normal. See, when before I speak to him, you can see what's happening in this vehicle right now. It is at full capacity. Previously, you would only find 2 people in this Trotro, but now it's back to normal with 3 people, on the seats. All of them wearing masks. Just in one person at the front seat not wearing the mask. So the Trotros here at Circle have started operating at full capacity after the lifting of restrictions on the transport sector. Let me speak to you. What do you make of the president's?
No, it's a welcome address.
Okay.
The president have done well because no matter what, we can't go backwards. We have to bounce back. The nation have to bounce back. Yeah, so it's a good initiative. Okay. We welcome it. So all I can say is that.
Yeah. Was the transportation fare increased because you had to ensure social distancing?
For that one,
was that the reason, or it was because of the prices of fuel?
It's a very good question. For that one, I cannot answer that question. Okay. Because when the fare was increased because of the reduction of the passengers, it also created the fare to rise. But for that one, for that one, I can't answer that one. We have officers there. You can go and see them. We have our GPR2 officers there. For that fare, I can't talk anything about it. Okay. When you go to them, they can talk to you.
Okay. But what do you make of calls for a reduction in the lorry fares now that you're operating at full capacity?
I want to repeat that again. Apart from the fare, I can't talk anything. But when we have bounced back to the normal capacity of loading, that was normal. But the fare, reducing the fare, I don't have anything. I can't say anything about it. Okay. Because I have my seniors there. My officers are there. Okay. But it's good. We are bouncing back gradually. Okay. Yeah, we are bouncing back gradually.
Okay. What about the passengers? Are they wearing the face mask?
They are wearing. Okay. Because we compel them to wear it.
And Daryl Cole is standing by with the latest in the world of business. Stay tuned.